Senzu, Moro agrees to Goku's conditions, but after eating his Senzu, he betrays Goku.
Of course he is. Of course he's going to.
That terrible moment is made up for by Goku's Ultra Instinct hardening his body automatically to protect him from Moro's attack, immediately breaking the Planet Eater's hand, which is literally the most badass thing.
Yeah, that's cold. Alright, boom. We are watching the entire Moro arc, Dragon Ball Super manga. This is meant to be after the Dragon Ball Broly movie, right? This is afterwards. So we're going to be checking it out. And I think there's one more arc after this one, because they're not animated. So we thought, might as well do the manga, check it out. And obviously if it ever eventually does get animated, we can still watch it, because it's, you know, check out the animations or whatever. So yeah, I'm excited for this. This is a 35-minute video. I will leave the original video in the description down below, because obviously I'm going to be talking, I'm going to be yapping. You know how, you know me when it comes to Dragon Ball, I'm the yap king. So yeah, I also did see a video that was like an hour and 41 minutes, so I'm guessing it probably might go into a bit more detail, but that's like a full movie, so I don't really want to sit there for an hour and 40 minutes, I can't even lie. But without further ado, let's get into it.
The Moro arc starts after the events of Dragon Ball Super
Wait, subtitles.
Broly. Though we don't see those events in the manga, just assume it's basically the same as the movie. Goku and Vegeta are training and talking about never fighting together again, and doing all the other flirting you'd expect them to. Vegeta asks about Ultra Instinct, but Goku says he hasn't been able to use it a single time since the Tournament of Power. Their date gets interrupted by a call from Mr. Satan. Boo is being kidnapped, so he needs Goku and Vegeta's help. Goku tells Vegeta he'll teleport them both over, but Vegeta acts like a tsundere and says that he'll just fly there himself. Goku arrives first and handles the kidnappers. Vegeta gets there shortly after, but lets Goku handle it. One of the kidnappers hears Mr. Satan say Goku and Vegeta's names. He seemingly knows who they are and proceeds to effortlessly speed blitz both of them, defeating them both with a stun gun. He tells the others to take Goku and Vegeta as well, so with that, the kidnappers leave Earth. When the Saiyans wake up...
Wait. Goku and Vegeta get blitzed?
And Vegeta as well, so with that, the kidnappers leave Earth. When the Saiyans wake up, they see Jocko and find out the kidnappers are actually the Galactic Patrol. The one who knocked out Goku and Vegeta is called Meris, and he's the #1 Galactic Patrol agent. He explains they kidnapped Boo because they need the Great Lord of Lords who slumbers inside of him. Apparently, 10 million years ago, 5 million years before Boo absorbed the Great Lord of Lords, there was a battle with the Planet Eater.
Who the fuck is the Great Lord of Lords? What do you mean 5 million years ago when Boo... Is this knowledge? Like, did this get talked about in Dragon Ball Z? Like, did I miss something here?
Moro. The Great Lord of Lords thought they had no chance of winning, so he gambles it all on locking away the Planet Eater's magic. It costs him his god power, but it works, and the Galactic Police, the predecessors to the Galactic Patrol, take Moro into custody since he was conveniently too strong to be killed. Even after 10 million years, he's still alive, and even worse, some of his magic has returned, so he was able to escape from prison. Unfortunately, Boo is sleeping when they need him for the 10th time this year, so it's impossible.
God, he's always fucking sleeping, man. Oh my God. Get him out. Bro, like he said, when they need him for the 10th time this year.
Fortunately, Boo is sleeping when they need him for the 10th time this year.
Like, so my God, his brother's never, just slap him. God damn.
It's impossible to reach the Great Lord of Lords at the moment. Goku says they'll help catch Moro, and Vegeta reluctantly agrees, though he's more interested in Meris, who seems far too powerful for a normal Galactic Patrol agent.
He did blitz
so Goku and Vegeta are
wrong.
temporarily inaugurated into the Galactic Patrol, and they get some cool logos on their outfits.
We
get a bit sidetracked by the Macarini gang, led by Pasta, who stole a train transporting an explosive material. It somehow feels like filler in a manga. The most important thing here is that this confirms to Vegeta that Meris is just far too fast and powerful to be an ordinary Galactic Patrol officer. Once they return to the Galactic Patrol HQ, they find Moro's location. Goku begins to sense in the direction he's headed, but Moro can tell that Goku is searching for him. Even scarier, Moro's ki feels like the screams of a lot of people. Since he's a planet eater, his power is literally a mass of slaughtered souls, which is kinda edgy, but not too edgy, so it's pretty cool. On Moro's
No,
ship,
it's kind of cold, to be fair. I can't lie. Yeah.
he
This
says
is
to his
okay.
ally Cranberry that they're being searched
Cranberry?
for. However, he can't scan any more than that himself, as it takes a lot out of him. Cranberry is an ex-Frieza soldier who was captured by the Galactic Patrol. He escaped with Moro and told Moro about the Namekian Dragon Balls that would allow him to regain his magic. All Cranberry asks for himself is a single wish, to which Moro agrees. Our
Okay.
heroes also figure out that Moro's destination is New Namek. Goku and Vegeta teleport to New Namek before Moro can touch down.
them holding
This
hands.
time they even hold hands.
Yeah, I was gonna
Maris was
say, not them holding hands. Bro could have just pat his shoulder. Could have just held his shoulder. Not a full holding hand grip. Bless their fucking soul.
to teleport to New Namek before Moro can touch
I just
down.
want to say the drawing of this is really good as well. Like even the transmission thing that's really cool.
And this time they even hold hands. Maris was too distracted by his shipping dreams coming true to warn them not to confront Moro. When they arrive on Namek, they warn the Namekians, so they start to run away with the Dragon Balls. After
Right,
they leave,
smart.
Moro's ship lands and he exits. He
Okay.
tries to eat a Namekian child named Eska, but Vegeta acts quickly and saves him, talking
Nice.
about his troubled past with the Namekians. And
Not him. Not bro actually trying to eat kids. That's
he
insane.
does. This is actually really cool to see Vegeta's regret towards the man he used to be.
Sorry, what did he say? I wasn't listening. What did you say?
Child named Eska, but Vegeta acts quickly and saves him, talking about his troubled past with the Namekians as he does. This
Oh, cold. Okay, so when obviously back in the beginning of Dragon Ball, when he started deading up a couple, yeah, because he killed a couple of them, didn't he? I'm pretty sure he did. Oh, bless him.
is
Yeah.
actually really cool to see Vegeta's regret towards the man he used to be.
Yeah,
So
I agree.
Vegeta says he wants to handle Moro himself and turns Super Saiyan. He charges in, but
Oh,
Moro
really?
is
Can all
easily
it-
able to handle Super Saiyan Vegeta,
Oh.
so Vegeta turns Super Saiyan God. Now
Oh
it's
my
starting to look like
God.
Vegeta will win. But Moro still has more power to show himself in the form of his magic. Goku mentions
Oh,
that they know
shit.
he eats life energy, and Moro compliments them for not being entirely ignorant. Then, as Moro lifts his hands, energy begins to spew outward from New Namek. Moro
Oh,
explains
shit.
that instead of just eating the planet's life energy, he can manipulate it into the form of attacks. Vegeta tries
What?
his best, but after finding out that this attack costs Moro no stamina, he says he can't win. He asks Moro what his goals are, and after some convincing, Moro reveals that he's after
It doesn't
the Dragon
even
Balls.
cost him stamina to do what he's. That's insane, no?
And he wants to use them to regain his former strength. And that's all Vegeta needed to hear. He calls Moro rotten scum that's worth killing for sure.
Okay.
Vegeta quickly turns Super Saiyan Blue and begins to easily beat Moro.
Nice.
Everything is going well until Goku starts to notice something is wrong.
What do you
Moro
mean?
forms a huge ball with Namek's life energy. Vegeta says it's useless, but Moro doesn't use it to attack. Instead, he eats it and gains a massive power-up as a result. Vegeta thinks that Moro's
Oh.
power-up isn't nearly enough and tries to transform to face him again. But Vegeta can't even turn Super Saiyan. Not
Why?
only can Moro absorb a planet's energy, but he takes energy from the life forms on the planet as well.
So he's taking
Goku
Veg-
jumps in to help Vegeta, but neither of them have enough energy to handle Moro now. Goku feels bad for the Namekians, but he knows they can't stay there, so he grabs Vegeta to teleport away. But Goku doesn't even have enough ki for
Oh,
instant transmission,
no.
which I think is a first for the series. With no escape,
Yeah, maybe not having enough key, but I think getting stopped, because normally he gets stopped when he tries to enter transmission. Like the opponent doesn't kind of let him move quick enough to do so. I think we saw that quite a few times in the Tournament of Power. But not having enough ki, yeah, I think that is the first.
grabs the two Saiyans and takes a large portion of their life energy.
Oh,
The Planet Eater
shit.
is shocked to find their energy restored his body to a far more youthful state. With Vegeta and
Oh,
Goku handled,
shit.
Moro and Cranberry begin to hunt the Dragon Balls. Back at the Galactic Patrol HQ, Boo has finally woken up and they received a report
Finally?
that Goku and Vegeta's life signatures were detected on New Namek. They were actually saved by Eska and Elder Mori, though
Nice.
they were unconscious for 3 whole days. Luckily for them, Moro is taking his sweet time collecting the Dragon Balls because plot, I guess? So he only has 3 Dragon Balls as of now. The Namekians have a plan though.
I
Their
mean,
greatest
It's kind of makes sense though, right? Because if they know the brother's trying to find a Dragon Ball, it's not like he's got a Dragon Ball radar. It's not like, do you know what I'm saying? Whereas now, what we're kind of used to, Bulma normally has a Dragon Ball radar so she can find them within minutes or hours or seconds. He ain't got that. I don't know if he can sense it. Clearly not, because he's taking his time. But I think that kind of makes sense to why he's taken a while to get them. And plus, the Namekians know that he wants the Dragon Ball, so they probably hid him quite well as well. It's not like they're just parading around with them going, oh, look at my Dragon Ball. You know what I'm saying? So I think that kind of makes sense.
Warriors started assimilating in order to defend their world. Dozens of Namekians merge into one, and the resulting warrior flies directly at Moro.
Oh, shit, okay.
Without even looking at him, Moro impales the Namekian's greatest savior, easily killing him. Vegeta realizes that Moro is using the villages to find the Dragon Balls, but right as he figures that out, Moro learns to sense the Dragon Balls directly, because plot. I mean, because his magic, of course. So
Okay. Now that's plot, because there's no, unless he, because he absorbed the Namekian's energy, that could have made it, but then if it's not said in the manga, then you can't really say that's the case. I guess because of what bro said. Plot.
Hiding the final Dragon Ball just isn't an option anymore. Goku and Vegeta sense Moro approaching, and even on the brink of death themselves, they power up to face him one final time, knowing they'll likely die. But before they can, another ship shows up behind Moro's, and on top of it is Meris. He shoots down Moro's ship, and he uses a net specifically designed to trap Moro. It still won't hold the Planet Eater for long, though, so their true plan begins, and Boo is dropped from the ship as well.
So what's Boo gonna do?
The Galactic Patrol were able to bring out the memories of the great Lord of Lords. Moro and Boo begin to get angry at each other as they reminisce. Moro breaks out of the netting and their battle begins. With the memories of the great Lord of Lords and Boo's unique physical abilities, it seems like he can actually win this. Even Moro's energy absorption doesn't work, and it seems like Boo got a power-up from having the memories awakened. Meris
He's finally being useful. Fair play, Boo. But God damn, about time.
To steal away Moro's magic, but as he begins to, the sky turns dark. Cranberry has collected the final Dragon Ball. Before Goku and Vegeta can intervene, Cranberry wishes back Moro's full magical abilities. After getting his power back, he flies towards Purunga and kills Cranberry. Moro wanted a second wish after all, and since Cranberry used the first one to heal himself, that left nothing for the ex-Frieza soldier. To be fair, he does eat people's souls, so he's not the most trustworthy guy.
Yeah, that makes sense, to be fair with you. That does make sense. It's a shame, because while bro was fighting, what's his name? Whatever this guy's called, when he was fighting, Cranberry did get the Dragon Balls for him. Kind of shame he got pierced and deaded up though. R.I.P. Cranberry.
He used the first one to heal himself, that left nothing for the ex-Frieza soldier. To be fair, he does eat people's souls, so he's not the most trustworthy guy. When Goku and Vegeta finally catch him, Moro has already made his wishes, but he's hiding what the second one was. He then tells them that he has no need to fight anymore and runs away, suppressing his ki as he does. Boo and Meris catch up with them, and Boo quickly heals everyone that's still alive. Meanwhile, Moro begins to eat the entirety of Planet Namek. After healing everyone, Boo's face changes to the Great Lord of Lords' face. He says he'll swap places with Boo until Moro is defeated. With that, Goku, Vegeta, and the Great Lord of Lords teleport to Moro for the final confrontation. Moro uses illusions to buy himself time while he absorbs the energy of Namek from outer space, a place where Vegeta and Goku can't reach him.
I was gonna say,
the Great Lord of Lords goes on his own. It's immediately clear, though, that Moro is stronger than the Great Lord of Lords, so the weird abilities of Boo don't matter anymore. The Great Lord of Lords threatens to steal Moro's magic, but Moro calls his bluff, saying he doesn't have the god power.
Wait, sorry, this is probably really slow of me, but Boo was the Great Lords of Lords? Or the Great Lord of Lords lost his power because he put my man in trapped him and then turned into Boo? And then they gave Boo back his memories, and now Boo swallowed the Great Lord of Lords. Okay, sorry, never mind.
Fire to unleash that ability anymore. As Moro beats him down, there's a memory that appears to the Lord of Lords. It's the end of the Boo saga where Goku kills Kid Boo. And now the Great Lord of Lords understands that Kid Boo had his god powers. Moro saw the memories as well, and now he's even more confident that no one can challenge him.
How did he see the memories as well?
Meris asks Goku and Vegeta if they're sure they're stronger than Moro, and Vegeta says, magic aside, yes. Meris then puts on a spacesuit suit and says he'll get Moro back to planet Namek so they can fight him. With the help of the Great Lord of Lords, Maris is able to distract Moro and teleport him back to Namek. Goku and Vegeta teleport over as well and confront Moro again, but this time at full power. Moro laughs at them for thinking they can win since they forgot about the second wish. It's revealed that Moro wished for every Galactic Patrol prisoner to be released. Side note, waiting a month on a massive cliffhanger only to find out he wished for prisoners to be released was super underwhelming. Remember, Jocko could handle most of these guys himself. Anyway, the prisoners...
Okay, well, I'm glad we didn't have to wait a month just for that then. Because that, yeah, it would have made sense if people wished for like immortality, but I guess they kind of didn't want to run through that again with Zamasu kind of doing immortality in Super. But waiting a month just to be like, oh, we've released all the prisoners, where, well, clearly they got caught before. And obviously, if you have the guy that's the patrol guy that's caught Vegeta and Goku, I'm sure he can clean up while them two fight Moro. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's a bit shit. That's a bit shit.
Prisoners arrive on Namek just in time to facilitate Moro's escape. He empowers an army of them to battle Goku and Vegeta, and while they're easily beaten even with the power-up, Moro is slowly draining Goku and Vegeta's energy along with Namek's.
Okay, that makes more sense then. Get them to distract, because they was at full power. Get the prisoners to distract Goku and Vegeta again while you drain their energy. Okay, that makes more sense, to be fair.
So bad that they can't transform at all. Maris and Jocko jump in to help the Saiyans and the Great Lord of Lords retreat. But when Goku is ready to teleport them all away, Vegeta goes on a rant about not liking weird techniques for some reason, and then goes off on his own. Goku and the others return to the Galactic Patrol HQ, and Vegeta steals Agent Iriko and his ship and tells him to go to Yardrat, the planet with all the weird techniques. I'm still down for most of what's happening to Vegeta this arc, but it's tough to get behind how weird this juxtaposition feels, especially when the paneling frames his main...
I will achieve victory next time over Moro, over these, and over Kakarot.
...motivation as Goku and not Moro. Anyway...
Okay, wait. So he goes, I don't like this all techniques, and I goes to Yardrat with all the Yardies and the Jamaicans to learn what, instant transmission or something, where Goku went to when he learned instant transmission. But that is a bit weird though. I will achieve victory next time, but it's not over Moro, over these, and over Kakarot. To be fair, that's Vegeta's character though. He's always wanted to be Kakarot. Like obviously Goku used Ultra Instinct. He hasn't used it since the Tournament of Power, but he knows he has that ability to get there. So maybe that's what he means, victory over Kakarot, not in terms of actually beating him, but because I don't think Vegeta wants to beat Kakarot anymore. I just think he wants to surpass him. Do you get what I'm saying? Like form wise, like Goku turned blue first, Vegeta then turned blue. Goku got Ultra Instinct, Vegeta only just kind of mastered blue. Do you get what I'm saying? So I kind of get that. Maybe I'm giving him too much of a benefit of doubt, but I feel like I get that. I can't lie.
Frames his main motivation as Goku and not Moro. Anyway, a few days pass and the prisoners go on a rampage around the universe, specifically finding planets for Moro to consume. Goku and Maris are concerned at how Moro is growing even more powerful, and Maris says their odds of victory are now virtually zero. Goku asks even if Maris was fighting seriously. Goku throws a serious punch at Maris and he dodges it easily, which seems to prove Goku's theory. Goku asks to spar with Maris and Maris agrees. They go into a training room and face off. Goku seemingly
Super Saiyan 3? Goddamn!
Turning Super Saiyan 3.
Oh, love that
before they destroy the training room, Goku asks Maris to train him. Maris agrees and says he knows just the place.
Oh,
meanwhile,
shit,
the
okay.
Macaroni gang are doing their own thing while pretending to work for Moro. They even remember Jocko talking about Earth before they got captured, so Earth is now a target for the forces of Moro. See, the train section was important after all. At the same time,
it wasn't a filler. I mean, if they go to Earth, is Gohan Beast Gohan now, or is this not Oh no, because this is after Super Broly movie, not after. Okay, well go on, because we're able to quaff them up.
Vegeta has finally arrived on Yardrat. He's greeted by the Yardratians, which is what they're called in the manga, but I'm just gonna call them Yardrats because that's easier to say.
Just call them the Yardies, like. Do you know what I mean? That's basically what they are. They're the alien version of Jamaican Yardies.
Two types. This is done to canonize both the anime design and the Toriyama design for their race. This is done, but I'm just gonna arrived on Yardrat. He's greeted by the Yardratians, which is what they're called in the manga, but I'm just gonna call them Yardrats because that's easier to say, who come in two types. This is done to canonize both the anime design and the Toriyama design for their race.
Not gonna lie, I think I prefer the anime design. I mean, the Toriyama design kind of feels. It's not. Yeah, I feel like I deserve the anime design. I can't even lie.
Since they were never seen in the original manga. Pretty smart, actually. They apparently heard about Vegeta from Goku in the past, and most strangely, they say Goku defeated the Ginyu Force on their planet. I guess that means there were more Ginyus than the main 5 we saw on Namek.
Yeah,
Vegeta then meets Elder Paibara, the Yardrat that taught Goku instant transmission, and will be the one to teach Vegeta what they call spirit control, a way to use your ki in order to use techniques like these.
Oh shit! Wait! Run that back! Did he make himself bigger, or? Oh, I kind of wish he didn't brush past that.
Your key in order to use techniques like these. A few days after that, Goku and Meris leave the Galactic Patrol HQ to begin their training. Back on Earth, Piccolo is concerned that he can't get in touch with New Namek and fears something terrible has happened to the Namekians.
You're not wrong.
His worries are interrupted when he senses the Macarini gang approaching Earth and goes to investigate them.
You should be able to knock him out.
But he's too fast and is quickly able to handle them all.
You should be able
At the
to deal
same
with them.
time, Bulma meets up with Dende to tell him that Jocko wants to recruit Piccolo into the Galactic Patrol. Bulma then calls Jocko again, and they learn about Moro, the prisoners, and the fate of planet Namek. Unfortunately, as Dende realizes the Macarini gang are involved, Piccolo has already decided to let them go. Dende quickly tells him to stop them, and he does, but not before Pasta could report back to Moro about Earth and its energy. Moro decides to send a stronger scouting team to confirm it's actually worth his time. As they make their way, Goku and Meris continue their training. Meris explains the true nature of Ultra Instinct and how to trigger it. You can't simply be calm, but you have to remain calm in the face of an overwhelming shock to your emotions.
Wait, he knows how to trigger Ultra Instinct? How? Even the gods don't know how to do that for him, so how would Maro know?
Scouting team to confirm it's actually worth his time. As they make their way, Goku and Meris continue their
Meris, not Maro.
Training. Meris explains the true nature of Ultra Instinct and how to trigger it. You can't simply be calm, but you have to remain calm in the face of an overwhelming shock to your emotions. After saying the technique by name, it's confirmed that Goku was right about Meris. After their talk, Meris takes Goku into a place similar to the Room of Spirit and Time on Earth, except this one only passes 3 days inside for every 1 day outside. Now, the real training begins. You'd think Goku would tell Meris about the one on Earth so they could get more time to train, but it's not even brought up as an option, so moving on, I guess. Back on...
That's a good point. That's a good point. I can't even lie. But at the same time, would they want to... Because what is it? Wait. Run that back to me.
On Earth, except this one only passes 3 days inside for every 1 day outside. Now, the
3 days inside for every 1 day outside. And the Earth one is what? A year inside for every 1 day?
Real training begins. You'd think Goku would tell Meris about the one on Earth so they could get more time to train, but it's not even brought up as an...
Oh no, it's 1 year inside the hyperbolic timetable for 1 day outside, right? Yeah, that would make, But then obviously to get to Earth could be a travel as well. So do you know what I'm saying? You know,
option? So moving on, I guess. Back on Earth, they tried to gather all of Earth's greatest warriors, but only Krillin was available. They'll have to make do since...
What do you mean only Krillin was available? Oh my, where's Gohan? Where's Goten? Where's Trunks? Where's... Piccolo's there. Where's 17? Where's 18? Where's... Yeah, that's pretty much it. I was gonna say Tien, but he fucking sucks, so... Yeah. I mean, Krillin sucks as well. I feel sorry for you.
Three stronger prisoners made their way to Earth through a portal that was made by an android called 7-3. This android is able to copy the abilities of others for 30 minutes by grabbing their necks. The portal he made was one such ability. Without hesitation, 7-3 is able to grab Piccolo's neck and copy his abilities as well, even after being warned by Jocko. Krillin goes to help Piccolo, but Yumba drags him into a fight instead. Things are seeming bad for Earth's fighters here. Krillin is struggling with Yumba, Jocko is barely holding on against Shirameka, and Piccolo has to deal with fighting a copy of himself with infinite stamina. It's looking bleak for Earth.
Infinite stamina?
Gohan arrives.
Oh,
as the strongest fighter currently on the planet, Gohan is easily handling 7-3. Right as Gohan is about to finish off 7-3, his copy of Piccolo runs out, and he switches to a stored copy. This one is Moro. With the ability to absorb energy, he only targets the 4 fighters in front of him, and now they have no chance of winning. As they begin to reach the brink of death, Piccolo tells the prisoners that even if they fall today, Goku and Vegeta will come back to Earth and finish them off. This intrigues Moro, since the idea of Goku and Vegeta returning to Earth stronger than ever could lead to the greatest meal in the universe. So he has 7-3 and the others retreat for now. They say they'll return to Earth in 20 Earth days, but Jocko is able to buy them more time. They have 2 months in total until Moro and the prisoners return to Earth. Maris is informed of the 2 months that they have, meaning they only have 6 months to train in the time chamber, so they get back to it immediately. However, they're being watched by Whis, who's visiting the Grand Priest. The Grand Priest explains that
we ain't even seen Whis or Beerus at all. We ain't seen Beerus still, but I forgot. Oh shit, Whis, what are you saying?
They're being watched by Whis, who's visiting the Grand Priest. The Grand Priest explains that Maris is an angel in training. He was dispatched to Universe 7 in order for him to broaden his perspective. Angel law prohibits angels from acting in a biased manner, hence why they aren't allowed to truly fight and only train.
Oh shit, so he's an angel. Angels train? Oh, damn. Okay, that's cold. Oh, I like that. That's cold.
Vouches for Maris, saying he hasn't broken any angel laws yet and that he'll keep an eye on his younger brother. The Grand Priest agrees and wishes Whis luck.
Wait, younger brother as in like biological younger brother, or younger brother because you man are both angels? Because obviously that's your dad, so that means that's his dad as well, or are we just talking like step bro? You know what I'm saying?
As he doesn't want to lose an angel. On Yardrat, Vegeta and Iriko have no contact with the Galactic Patrol, so they know nothing about what's happened on Earth. So Vegeta just continues his training without knowing the time limit Earth has. He's already managed to learn basic spirit control, so now it's time to learn the abilities of Yardrat. Paibara is about to teach him instant transmission, which is considered a basic technique, but then some of Moro's forces land on Yardrat. Vegeta goes to handle it, but his power has already grown far larger than he ever expected. A blast he intended to just destroy a communicator with instead blasted away and abandoned Yardrat City. As he defeats the escaped prisoners, they mention that Earth is the next target for Moro, so now he knows. Don't tell him about the 2-month wait. Thankfully, Vegeta can sense Earth from Yardrat and knows that Moro isn't there yet, so he has time to continue his training.
Bro can sense Earth from Yardi? Yo, what is this spirit training? Oh my God, that's insane.
He has to kick it into high gear, skipping the basics and going straight for the technique that can beat Moro. Moro can sense how powerful Vegeta has become and gets excited. He tells Sagambo that he'll have to reach the outer limits of his power before going to Earth, if he even has such limits. That's called foreshadowing. So Moro consumes planets while Goku and Vegeta continue their training until 2 months finally pass. Maris and Goku are going to have a final spar, and Maris is about to go all out. But before they can begin, Whis stops them. Whis explains that clashing at full power is considered a battle, so that would have broken Angel Law even if he called it training. Maris apologizes, but Whis is even more annoyed by the fact that Maris intended to do battle against Moro alongside Goku. Now that Goku knows Maris is an angel, everything makes sense. He asks Whis what happens if an angel breaks the laws, and Whis says they are erased from existence without a trace. It's the only way an angel can die. Weirdly, this implies that even Zeno can't remove them from existence, unless that's just a given. Something to note for the future, I guess. So
wait. What do you mean? If they're erased from existence without a trace, isn't Zeno the one that does that? Who would be the one to do that? I kind of would assume if Zeno can do universes, he could
breaks the laws, and Whis says they are erased from existence without a trace. It's the only...
But who erases them? Another angel? Or am I being dumb? Or like if they break the law, do they just automatically get snapped from like the heavens above us? Or do you know what I'm saying? I don't... who takes them out? I don't know if I'm being dumb. I feel like I'm being dumb. Sorry if I am being dumb. I apologize, but I'm sorry.
Only way an angel can die. Weirdly, this implies that even Zeno can't remove them from existence, unless that's just a given. Something to note for the future, I guess. So Whis takes Meris back to Beerus's planet and leaves it to Goku to finish the fight. The only issue is they leave Goku behind, so he has to figure out how to get back to Earth on his own.
What do you mean leave him behind?
The entire galactic patrol has arrived to fight the invading forces, as well as all the greatest fighters on Earth, minus Goten, Trunks, and the androids.
Why would Goten, Trunks, and the androids not be here? Unless 18's looking after their daughter. But why would they not be here? And why did... Oh, they will have the galactic emblems as well, which is kind of cool. Why is Krillin there?
As well as all the greatest fighters on...
Why is this nigga here?
Earth, minus Goten.
Oh, brother, why is Chatsu here? There's no way, bro. Remember when he detonated on Nappa and didn't even kill him?
And Trunks and...
Nah, why is Yamcha here? Nah, there's no human are taking the piss. Nah, no. Okay, all right. Love it. I actually, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love
androids. The prisoners begin to spread across the planet, so everyone splits up to handle them. The main battle for now is Piccolo and Gohan versus 7-3. But before they even know they're fighting him, he uses the copied abilities of an invisible race to sneak up behind and grab their necks.
That makes sense.
Things may seem bad, but Gohan and Piccolo prepared for his copy ability. And since he can only use one copy ability at a time, they are able to outperform him with combination attacks.
Oh, they are good at that. They are good at that.
7-3 changes to Moro's abilities again, but when he tries to absorb the ki of the two in front of him, nothing happens. Android 17 and 18 are here actually, and they don't have ki, so they're the perfect opponents for 7-3.
Right, they are here. Okay,
it seems like the battle is going in Earth's favor.
Whole time my boy 17, you know, because he's a G. Sorry.
But then Moro and Sagambo make their way down as well. The human fighters have handled their initial foes, but soon they're overwhelmed by stronger enemies. As Moro and Sagambo touch down on Earth, Piccolo knows immediately that he's on a different level than the others. Before Moro can fight, Sagambo offers to do it himself, and Moro agrees, even granting the prisoner more of his power. With this much energy, everything went from great to hopeless on every front. Even with Gohan, Piccolo, and the androids fighting together, Sagambo is just way too powerful. Now, nowhere on Earth is doing well. As things start to look desperate, Goku starts getting close enough to Earth to sense what's going on, but they're still too far to teleport to, until Krillin gambles it all and raises his ki as high as it can go in the hopes of Goku finding
it. And
it works, and Goku teleports to Krillin just in time. With Goku now on Earth, he quickly goes around saving the other human fighters, then teleports to the main battlefield where he can easily handle Sagambo.
Oh,
Goku
this would be so cold in anime.
Only Jocko and Moro can see him. A
really?
True testament to how much stronger he's gotten. Moro and Goku have a little bromance until Sagambo gets back up and interrupts. So Goku puts him down again, but he just keeps getting back up. It turns out that Moro has given him more power and continues to give him even more power on top of that. But Sagambo's body can't handle it. After a few more power boosts, Sagambo drops dead, leaving only Moro for Goku to face. Goku gets angry at how Moro treated Sagambo, but he tells Moro he's ready to show the power he's gained from his training.
I want to see this as well.
The rage leaves his face as he closes his eyes and returns to base form. When he opens his eyes, he's in Ultra Instinct Sign, the precursor to the technique of the gods. Goku and Moro begin to clash, and it seems that Goku has the upper hand. Moro's magic proves a little tricky, but it's nothing that Goku can't handle. Gohan tells his father to go all out, not worrying about damaging the Earth since they can fix it with the Dragon Balls.
That makes sense.
Goku said to Gohan in the Cell Saga. I'm sure this is the only Cell Saga reference. As the fight goes on, it becomes more even the more magic Moro uses, but Moro still hasn't tried absorbing Goku's ki. When he finally does try to get a lock on Goku to steal energy from him, Goku begins to move at top speed to avoid it. With Moro's main ability nullified, it seems like Goku can actually win the fight. Back on Beerus's planet, Whis and Meris are observing the battle. Whis praises Meris's training and asks if they'll see Goku's silver-haired form as well, but Meris says no. Back on Earth, Moro snickers and tells Goku energy absorption isn't his win condition. He's been holding back his power until this very moment. Once Moro powers up, he's easily able to grab Goku and drain his ki. Moro even noticed that Goku can't maintain the form for extended battles. With Goku back in his base, it seems hopeless, but thankfully Goku still has more power left, and what Moro said made him even more confident he can win this fight if he attacks with everything he has. Now with both of them at full power, they're back to a virtually even fight. Meris and Whis aren't sure if Goku's strategy is the best, but Moro is stronger than Goku and Meris predicted, so he doesn't have a choice but to gamble it all on this. Back on Yardrat, Vegeta has finally mastered the technique he needs to beat Moro. He asks Baibara to be teleported to Earth, but Yardrats are forbidden from teleporting off their planet, and even if they could, they can't teleport somewhere they've never been before. This is weird because Goku never met anyone on New Namek, nor has he been there before, but I guess the explanation of looking for key signatures like Piccolo's is good enough? I don't know. This tension is pretty forced. Anyway.
But New Namek, is New Namek in the same place as the old Namek? So, and plus the people from New Namek are still people from the old Namek. So I guess he would have just found someone from, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, you're probably right, to be fair with you. I can't even lie.
Anyway, even if these arbitrary rules weren't in place, Baibara can't sense Goku because he's using God Ki. So Vegeta just asks to be taught instant transmission since he needs to get to Earth as soon as possible. Goku tries to use as much power as he can, but relying on power alone only hinders Ultra Instinct, so he loses the fight and is knocked out of Ultra Instinct.
Because you need to stay calm for Ultra
Instinct, step in to help since their energy can't be absorbed, which allows Goku to survive. On Yardrat, Vegeta desperately tries to lock onto Goku's ki, but he can't do it. Baibara senses that Goku's ki has returned and offers to break their rules for this emergency. But Vegeta says he can do it. So he tries again, and after locking onto Goku's ki, he teleports off Yardrat and arrives on Earth. Android 17 and 18 are doing their best, but
Vegeta using instant transmission is cold! Oh my god, that's so sick!
They aren't strong enough to beat Moro.
Fair enough.
Appears on the battlefield right after. Goku is shocked to see him use instant transmission, but he assures Goku that he probably can never use it again. Vegeta then has the android.
Why? Because maybe the state of desperation made him generally use it.
Back off and steps in to fight Moro himself. Vegeta transforms into Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. Yes, it's in the manga. It happened in the Tournament of Power, just like the anime, and charges in. Even after talking big, Vegeta's first attack barely phases Moro. It seems like he was just hyping himself up with nothing to support it. Everyone thinks Vegeta is going crazy since he clearly can't win, but don't worry, Piccolo assures everyone that Vegeta has never been one to misread an opponent's strength. Oh, I'm sorry. That's just too funny. Anyways, as Vegeta...
I mean, who's... Yeah, no, to be fair, I'm thinking Top when he fought Top. Ginyu Force maybe as well. When he was on Namek, he did that quite a lot, to be fair, right? He was like, I've grown stronger, and it got queffed. yeah. There's probably more time. Let's not remember.
It's clear that Moro is being worn down, and Vegeta is starting to deal damage. Goku is the first to realize it, and he knows what technique Vegeta.
Wait, what?
Strength. Oh, I'm sorry. That's just too funny. Anyways, as Vegeta continues to fight, it becomes clear that Moro is being worn down and Vegeta is starting to deal damage. Goku is the first to realize it, and he knows what technique Vegeta is using.
I think that form is fire.
Spirit Fission. Vegeta tells Moro he's liberated all the souls he's devoured. It's like Moro's planet power or a spirit bomb in reverse. Goku explains to the others that Force Spirit Fission tears things apart that were combined through fusion or absorption. Vegeta even says he could separate Piccolo, Nail, and Kami if he wanted to. This is cool, but it causes a tiny and annoying issue as well. What? If Goku knew about this technique, since he was on Yardrat, wouldn't he think it useful to learn after facing beings like Cell or Boo, who literally absorb people? It would have been much better if him knowing about the technique just wasn't included, I think. Anyway.
That's a fucking good point. I can't lie. Because you knew that from when? From Trunks pulling up, right? So that's when you was on Yardrat. That's when you learned in transmission to come back. That's a good point. So you knew that for time and you never thought, yeah, let me go back and learn that. But then it's Goku. Bro probably forgot. You never know the ones there. Like, bro probably, he forgot until it was in his face again. And he was like, okay, yeah, cool. I remember now. Do you know what I'm saying? So I kind of give him the benefit of the doubt. I will. It's Goku. I generally feel like he probably just forgot. I can't lie.
Anyway, Vegeta is flirting with Goku instead of focusing on the battle like the tsundere that he is, until Moro jumps back into the fight. There's still nothing he can do, and Moro's body begins to return to its old state.
Yeah,
at this rate, he'll die from old age rather than the fight at hand. As the energy returns to the planets they were stolen from, some will be restored, but those who were dead for too long will sadly remain dead. New Namek is a case where people did get revived despite being dead for over 2 months. Eska thinks it's the Dragon Balls protecting them, and I'm not going to complain about this, but it is weird. All this weird stuff, by the way, has been happening in one chapter. I don't know what was going on this month. Piccolo rambles about how Vegeta has become
this month. Oh, chapters come out each month in. Well, I don't know anymore, but they came out each month.
A better person, and how Goku hasn't changed since day one, something I vehemently disagree with, though it isn't worth getting into here. Then more should stay on this month. Piccolo rambles about how Vegeta has become a better person, and how Goku hasn't changed since day one, something I vehemently disagree with, though
I don't know. Vegeta has become a better person. I mean, he's still stubborn, but he's very more kind-hearted, and has Goku changed that much since? I mean, like I said, I never watched Dragon Ball. But from Dragon Ball Z to now, has Goku changed that much? In terms of character development and Goku as a person, I don't really think Goku's changed that much. Vegeta's definitely changed, obviously, from what we've seen from Dragon Ball Z to Super. Do you know what I'm saying? I thought, you don't let me know if you think Goku has changed much from... I mean, Dragon Ball, he was a kid, right? So he would change from a kid to then. That only makes sense. But then am I dispute? I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen Dragon Ball, so I don't know. But for Dragon Ball Z to Super, I don't think he's changed that much. I can't even. In terms of like, yeah, transformations or whatever. But he still wants to fight. He still loves food. He still wants to fight the strongest. That's kind of his personality. Oh, am I bugging? I don't know. You'd have to let me know about that one.
So it isn't worth getting into here. Then Moro and Vegeta talk about going to hell, and Vegeta calls himself a villain, something that hasn't really been the case since the Buu saga. Again, this is still the same chapter, so the weird choices in dialogue and lore are just continuing. After that passes, Moro uses his magic to escape, and he fries Shirameka and devours 7-3. This causes Moro to transform and become even stronger than he was before, since 7-3 had a backup of Moro saved within him, power and all. That's right, Moro has achieved some sort of perfection, you could say, by absorbing an android. That sounds vaguely familiar. With this new strength, Moro is easily able to handle Vegeta, and now there's no one that can oppose him. Vegeta gets back up and tries to use Force Spirit Fission again, but Moro has seen through the technique, realizing that Vegeta needs to inflict damage in order for it to work, so he just has to avoid his attacks. Gohan says it's fine, since 7-3's copy ability only lasts 30 minutes, so they can stall him out. But Moro tells them that 7-3's copy is simply returning to the original, so no such time limit should exist. A similar thing happened with Merge Zamasu in the Dragon Ball Super manga, so this makes sense. Then Moro even grabs Vegeta's neck and copies his abilities as well. He uses a Big Bang attack to finish the Saiyan Prince, and Piccolo even notes that with Force Spirit Fission, Moro can even nullify fusion. With no one left to fight, Dende makes the courageous decision as Earth's god to go down and help them by healing everyone. Krillin has a bag of Senzu and is trying his best to make it back to them as well. As those two make their way over, the main battle hasn't stopped. Gohan and Piccolo make an opening for Goku to use an instant transmission Kamehameha. And if that wasn't enough of a reference, Moro just regenerates from it like Cell does. Then he stabs his newly created arm through Goku's chest. Also, Moro makes up some bullshit about having 7-3's old copy abilities forever. Why? Who knows? It literally doesn't make sense.
That don't make sense either.
Piccolo's neck again to regenerate. Then he uses
Piccolo. That don't. How did you somehow get his ability forever? When did that happen? Or because you ate him? You know?
It literally doesn't make sense. He could have just grabbed Piccolo's neck again to regenerate. Then he uses Piccolo's telepathy so he can listen in on Dende, who's telling Piccolo he's coming to heal them. Because of that, Moro creates a barrier around the battlefield, so Krillin and Dende are now locked out. One by one, Moro starts to finish everyone off until only Jocko is left. Dende watches from outside the barrier in horror until it opens in front of him, and an angel tells him it isn't over yet. Then we see Meris save Jocko at the last second. Imbuing a blast blaster shot with his own energy. Before Moro can see what happened, all the injured fighters were moved somewhere else so they could be healed by Dende. Maris then begins to battle Moro, and the Planet Eater notes that Maris has no detectable energy, even though he did before. Maris is actually using his God Key, and because of it, he's actually doing well. Meanwhile, Whis and Beerus are over with Dende.
But that's bad for him, though. He shouldn't be fighting him at full power, because if he does, he'll die, no?
They and the others. They were the ones who got them away from Moro, but with that done, Beerus says they're going to Bulma's place for some food. Dende begins to heal everyone, starting with Goku. It takes a little bit longer because of the type of wound he has, but eventually Goku is fully healed. When he learns that Maris is fighting Moro, though, he flies over immediately.
Yeah, because he
Goku
knows.
stops Maris before he disappears and takes over the fight with Ultra Instinct Sign. But it simply isn't enough for an even stronger Moro. Goku is frustrated that he couldn't master Ultra Instinct, but Maris tells him one final push should be all he needs. While they're talking, Moro grabs Maris's neck to try and copy his abilities, but Maris cuts off Moro's hands before he can copy them. Maris retaliates by using his angel powers to seal away Moro's copy ability. I know it looks like he's just destroying the crystals, but it's specifically called a sealing technique, which explains why he can't just regenerate them. Beerus can sense that Maris is using his angel powers and tells Whis they're heading back to stop him. On the battlefield, Maris begins to explain how the Galactic Patrol changed him and made him grow a sense of justice.
That's why he's coming in.
Goku and his friends solidified those ideals. Maris begins to charge one final attack and begins to think back to a conversation he had with Goku about Goku's constant heroics. Goku denies any heroism and talks as if it's all selfish desire that just happens to work out in the end. Again, I disagree with this being in the original manga, as he often did things for others first, then himself if it works out that way. But that's a video for a different day.
Yeah, I suppose he's not wrong, but at the same time, with the tournament of power, but I guess he didn't know that he was going to destroy the world. He just wanted to fight. But I feel like with Cell, Boo, and Cell and Boo, he definitely did it to save everybody. Well, Gohan kind of did Cell. With Boo in general, with Boo, he definitely did it to save everybody. Do you know what I'm saying? But he also was selfish and then kind of wanted it back. Wanted Boo to come back as a better person so he can train. But yeah, maybe not a hero, but just kind of end. I don't know. Maybe. It's a mix. It's a hard one to discuss. That's probably why he's like, it's a different video sort of thing, because that is a discussion to have. I can't lie.
With a large energy ball, but Maris flies straight through it and seals away the final crystal. With that attack, Maris gives Goku parting words of encouragement and asks him to protect the universe he's come to love. A menacing aura engulfs Goku.
Oh, so he just fades away. It's not Zeno that does it. It's not the angels. Because he broke the rules, he just dips. Like, he just naturally just fades away into nothingness. That's sad. That's sad. I feel like, that's sad.
As rage begins to boil within him, his emotions begin to swell as he talks about how Maris fought for the sake of the entire universe. But with a deep breath, he calms himself down. He asks Jocko why he joined the Galactic Patrol, and Jocko tells him to preserve peace in the galaxy. And the outfits were cool. Goku is happy that his main reason is the same as Maris, and he says that since he's in the Galactic Patrol as well, protecting the universe is his job too. Moro gets back up, and Goku tells him he'll carry out Maris's will and beat him. Then his power begins to flare up. A giant aura engulfs the battlefield before dissipating to reveal Goku with silver hair. Just to recap, a character introduced in this arc died to the main villain and left words of encouragement leading to a transformation. I'll let you figure out what that's a parallel to.
Android 16. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
The power of Ultra Instinct has a strange calmness to it, and it instinctively terrifies Moro. Any attack Moro tries just can't hit Goku, and every attack of Goku's lands stronger than ever before. Moro powers up to full in hopes of closing the gap, but Goku is simply too far ahead. Goku lands a powerful punch that sends shockwaves across the entire Earth. There's just no way for Moro to even begin to fight back.
So
as Moro is on the brink of death, he begs for his life.
Kill me,
and Goku
please.
asks Jocko if Moro was sentenced to death, and after hearing that he was, he resigns from the Galactic Patrol in favor of fighting him like an Earthling. Krillin finally makes it to the battlefield, and Goku, in one of my least favorite scenes, takes the Senzu from him, giving one to Moro in exchange for him.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I just dribbled, but not this again. Not this. They done literally the same thing with Cell, but gave it to made Gohan fight him. I shall spare you if you agree to go back to Galactic Prison and promise not to break out ever again. Come on, Goku.
Returning to prison. The context here is different, but if you want to say this is a Cell Saga parallel, I wouldn't blame.
Yeah, no, I agree. I kind of agree. But then obviously the Senzu bean, but then again, I guess we're kind of just comparing the Senzu bean that Goku gives to the enemy, because Goku don't fight himself after that.
So Moro agrees to Goku's conditions, but after eating his Senzu, he betrays Goku.
Of course he is. Of course he's going to.
That moment is made up for by Goku's Ultra Instinct hardening his body automatically to protect him from Moro's attack, immediately breaking the Planet Eater's hand, which is literally the most badass thing.
Yeah, that's
After breaking his hand on
cold.
Goku's body, they begin to talk, and Goku is disappointed Moro will never be able to change. He knows he has to kill him now after they're done talking. He asks Moro one more time if he's willing to return to prison quietly, but that's when Moro sees the hand that Maris chopped off earlier, and he says he's never going back. So Goku says he has no choice but to kill him to uphold Maris's will. Moro asks who Maris really was, and Goku basically just explains everything. Now knowing that Maris could use the same ability as Goku, he quickly pulls the hand that grabbed Maris's neck over to himself, and he begins to transform. His hair turns silver as well, and he begins to use Maris's Ultra Instinct. This is another parallel to Cell, who gained power like Gohan's after becoming Super Perfect Cell. They begin to fly around the Earth at full speed, flashing as they do, but as the fight goes on, Moro's body starts to inflate strangely. Goku tells him it's like what happened to Sagambo. His body just isn't trained to hold that much power. Moro has to give up Maris's powers or be destroyed by them. Moro says he has no limits, remember that foreshadowing from earlier, and begins to seek a body that can contain the power. And eventually he uses his magic to merge with the Earth itself. This explains that Moro being merged with the planet means they share the same fate now. If Moro is destroyed, the Earth will be destroyed as well. And the resulting energy might even destroy the whole galaxy. So basically, our protagonist didn't finish the villain when they had the chance, leading to them potentially self-destructing along with the Earth. Do I really need to say what that's a parallel to?
Yeah, good, yeah, you're not wrong about that one. Yeah, definitely not wrong about that one. So then we guess, well, Goku can't fucking inter-transmission the Earth though, can he? So what's the plan here?
Moro then begins to absorb energy from everyone touching the planet, and that energy swell within him will be a problem if this isn't handled quickly. Beerus decides he'll help Goku finish the fight, but right as he's about to, Whis gets a summon from the Grand Priest, likely to do with Maris. Before they leave, Whis tells Goku the way to beat Moro and save the Earth is to destroy the crystal on his head. Done properly, it'll release Maris's copied abilities. With that, Beerus and Whis leave, but Moro begins to hide the crystal in his expanding body. That's when Vegeta flies in and begins to punch the Earth to use Force Spirit Vision. As the power leaves Moro, the crystal reappears and Goku flies in to finish the fight. However, Moro manages to stop Goku before he reaches the crystal, and he sucks the power out of Goku, forcing him back to base form. Piccolo asks Vegeta if he can use Force Spirit Vision in reverse, and he says it's possible. So they donate their ki to Goku, as do everyone on the lookout, and even Goten and Trunks. But
there you man.
Enough. Goku can only return to Super Saiyan Blue with that much power. Now it seems truly hopeless. They begin to discuss other options, but Moro has gone insane and will likely blow up on his own even if they do nothing. That's when a massive amount of divine power makes its way towards the battlefield. More than enough for Goku to finish the fight.
Who's divine power is
the Great Lord of Lords, but that isn't whose ki this is. The Great Lord of Lords found Oob and had him donate the divine energy that reincarnated from Kid Buu.
Oh, shit, that's all
divine power, and with it, Goku creates a giant ki version of himself to hold Moro's arms back as his.
Did these niggas just turn into Naruto? Is the Susanoo?
Goku creates a giant ki version of himself.
That's kind of Susanoo, you know, right? You know what I mean? Obviously not like, because obviously the Susanoo doesn't turn into the actual person's form. It turns into like a warrior or some shit like that. But that's kind of. That's just a little for me, I can't lie.
Hold Moro's arms back as his real body delivers the final punch, ending Moro and saving the day. Afterwards, Buu returns to normal and forgets his time as the Great Lord of Lords. The Dragon Balls are used to fix the universe, and the Galactic Patrol have an award ceremony where Goku, Vegeta, Jocko, and even Maris are given awards. It's revealed that Shin asked to exchange his own life for Maris. The Grand Priest was moved by his gesture and erased Maris himself temporarily, then restored him as a mortal to save him. So Maris now has a lifespan and no more angel powers. Can he still use Ultra Instinct? Who knows? With that settled, the Galactic Patrol celebrate as Beerus and Supreme Kai are punished for allowing
what the hell is Zeno doing to Beerus? Oh my god, they're both jumping. That's jokes.
Galactic Patrol celebrate as Beerus and Supreme Kai are punished for allowing an angel to be lost. Peace has returned to the universe. For now. This is the best arc in Dragon Ball Super, even with my nitpicks, by the way. Maybe you should pick up the manga and check it out yourself. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't yet, and thank you so very much.
What is that? What film is that? Oh, shit. Okay, well, I'm guessing that's the arc after this then? Because do I watch that now? I'm gonna have to watch that now. I can't even lie. That's fucking cold. Anyway, sorry, what was
watching.
Oh, is that it? Okay, cool. All right, cool. That was good. I can't lie. That was really good. I enjoyed that. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I'm not even gonna lie. God damn. That was lit. All right. This went on for 55 minutes on a 35-minute video. I knew I was gonna yap. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe to my comment on today, and I'll see you in the next Dragon Ball Super arc. Peace.